Call me crazy, but I do not see James Harden being better than Luka Doncic. When I watch him as a fan, if I was a player on their team, a coach, a GM, or an owner, I can't see myself picking James Harden over Luka Doncic. It's your boy Dame. Subscribe to Dame's World. And I know Harden is good, man. I know Harden is good, but Luka Doncic to me is a complete basketball player. It's your boy Dave, and this is the eye test for Luka and Harden. Just really brief. Very similar players. I heard people say they play the same, but they're not the same. They're different with similar styles, both ball dominant on their team, both pick and roll guys, both can isolate, but they're different, and we're going to break down how they're different. Scoring being the first category. Who's the better scorer? Now we know James Harden for filling it up. But does that always entail that he's definitively the best scorer? I think James Harden takes a lot of bad shots, ill-advised shots, which constitutes his high number of scoring a game. Luka don't take that many ill-advised shots and still puts up 28, 29 only in his second league. I think Harden scores more, but I think Luka is the better scorer. You talk about a post game, you talk about an outside game, pick and roll game, off the ball, on the ball. James Harden just has on the ball game, pick and roll game with the isolation game. He's not that good with the off the ball, and he doesn't have any post game, nor does he use or exercise the mid range game. Luka overall to me has better scoring, even though Harden scores more frequently in the league right now and at this time. Shooting, I give that to James Harden. Luka's developing his three better. His free throws are still suspect, but James Harden has a clip. I think that's the best part of his game and a reason why he's a great scorer. Passing, I got Luka. James Harden passes great too, even though he's a learned, well, not learned. He's always came in a good passer, but he's like an assist passer. Making the good pass is not always his thing if it doesn't entail an assist. Kind of like how Russell Westbrook and LeBron play. Where to me, Luka always seemed like a point guard in the mind. Always looking to make the good play, whether or not he's involved in it or not. Dimer, I think he's a big Bron when it comes to the IQ. Defense, I got Luka. His is more intensified, and he defensive slides on his feet better. Harden stands up upright, gets blown by more than any star I've seen in the league, and gets picked on in the league. So defense is still clear. Luka. People say Luka may not have defense. Watch it again, please. Luka has decent defense. He's just not athletic. Athleticism hardened by a hair, but both of them aren't that fast and use their strength with the body. So I'll give it to Harden by a slight. Transition, Luka. Luka is going to be better off to make the play out of transition, even though Harden will bolster his way in transition, try to push somebody to get a layup. Close in transition, but I got Luka by a slight for the playmaking ability. Handles is close. I'll give it to. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I could just give it to James Harden because Luka has the same type of handle and even a more array. James Harden like to do that between the legs, uh, 30 times until it works, and then he has his step back repertoire. And I think Luka's left is better than James Harden's right. So I think Luka has better handles, but I think Harden has better crossovers. So handles is close. I give it to Luka still. Finishing at the rim, I give it to Harden. He uses his body well. He uses his left very well, dunking or laying up. Luka's a great finisher as well. I just think Harden's one of the best finishers in the league. Driving at the rim, I'll give it to Harden. Harden uses his body again very well, like that, as you see, with the Euro. So James gets the driving and the finishing. Post is a clear Luka. Luka's a great post player when a little guy is on him, whereas James Harden is not a post player at all. So you have Luka for that. Isolation is tough. I would say isolation because Luka has the post and the perimeter. Luka's harder to guard. After watching this Clipper series, I've seen Luka's not easy to guard for anybody, and nobody yet has his number. Whereas Harden, people have his number. I know it's been rumors that he's the best isolation player. All that is mythological to me. I think he's a great isolation player, and the refs give him an advantage. But I think Luka's the better nice pass. The better isolation player here, man. And that's just how I feel. Off ball, Luka clearly being in the Euro League and playing overseas, he's developed a skill set to where he's not one dimensional. James Harden is not a good off the ball player. You find him standing still. There's the post I was talking about. Um, IQ, I got Luka. I think sometimes James Harden makes ill-advised shots and ill-advised plays to force his way when he gets locked up. Luka, on the other hand, I don't see him do that nearly as much, and I see him making the right play on offense and defense more frequently. Clutch. Luka again. James Harden has dwindled in clutch moments, whereas Luka in his few clutch moments rose to the occasion. I don't see him back down. I see him with that killer instinct and that mind state, always trying to win. Even when they're trailing, you'll see Luka pushing, you'll see Luka grinding, you'll see Luka trying to claw back into the game. He has that clutch and that killer mind state that you can't buy. It's a Westbrook mind state, not a Harden mind state. So Luka with the clutch, overall skill, I got Luka. Like I said, you talk about left hand, right hand, triple threat, post play, outside game, pick and roll, defense, defensive slide, passing. Luka is the complete package in my opinion, and Harden has a package that he's patented, which makes him great. But Luka has everything. The floater, the lob, the up and under, step back, the cross, the opposite hand, the triple threat, the post game. There is nothing in Luka's game that lacks. I will repeat, he's just not a supreme athlete. That's the only flaw in Luka's game, is that he's not a supreme athlete. So overall, I got Luka, man. As a coach, as a fan, as a player, as an owner, I could not take James Harden over Luka, and I see why some people do. Bring it back, goddamn. The stats may woo some, but they don't woo me. Gameplay woos me. Luka's a winner already. Luka's going to win more than James Harden. Y'all can quote me on that. They almost beat the damn Clippers if Kristaps didn't get hurt, while Luka was averaging 40. But that's just my opinion. It's your boy Dame. I think it's a close one, but I got Luka, man. Luka's better than James Harden today. And tomorrow it won't even be close. Defense, as you see. Tomorrow it won't even be close. And that's your boy Dave. Let me know your thoughts, your comments, as Luka just yapped that shit up, man. Peace.